Hello and welcome back. Just thought I'd take the initiative and start to feed the cows. A little bit more TMR, let's just top this up quickly. Yeah, we left it, we just cashed in the... I've just sent the Orion back from the top land handle, I think it was. And yeah, so that is on its way back. Just had a quick look around at what it's the back end. There's not an awful lot we can actually do. Oh, the manure is coming through. Just remember as well, that's a point. Does it tell you how much manure we've actually got? Slurry 11,000. Slurry? We've got straw in. Why have we got slurry? Bizarre. Sorry, that was slightly unrealistic. Now we've got the honeys. Now, does the honey... No, it wasn't stopped. That's alright then. I was wondering if it stops. Oh, it does. It's just popped. Aha. What? So it doesn't register it. You have to come and do it here. Okay. And right, we need to get the slurry, so we can take the slurry to the... Right, so we're going to have to keep our eye on that. Milk. We have 5,981 litres. We should worry about that when it gets a little bit more. Our junior. Please tell me I have got a junior for this. I'm not sure that I have actually now thinking about it. Have we? It would be in trailers. Ah, no, we've got the TLX one. Which that also does cope with everything. Yeah, it does. Digestate and slurry, water and milk. Smashing. Yeah, for a beginning that is fine. So right, we've got everything. Let's just have a look. How's our tractor? Oh, we've got another one of those wandering around, wasting my money that I can't afford. Really brilliant. Thank you, Betty. Yes, we've got our 2 sets of fields done. They're all planted and everything done completely, so I've got nothing to worry about with that. I think we're going to have a bit of a... Yeah, let's have a look at the... Weed needs rolling. Yeah, poplars are a bit of a mystery to me because obviously, yeah, that's the types. Growth. Yeah, that's in the green stage. And the poplars are in green as well. I can see it very faintly. Right, smashing. Okay, so 2743 and the poplars are all growing nicely. There's not an awful lot we can do, so let's have a look. Did we check the sales? Yeah, I'm trying to think. We've got still some potatoes left into... Now, I'm going forwards. I am going to treat any of my Let's Plays, I think. Now, in Horbellerot and my Elm Creek, I used to feed the productions, because I was learning about them, with produce from... I used to buy it in and sell it in that, basically feed it with external produce. But if we're on a Let's Play, it's nice to see what you've done yourself. So I don't want to propagate anything like that. Anything that goes into these places will be what we ourselves do, not me buying straw from, say, the multifruits, buying from an external source and putting in that. I don't want to do that. It doesn't seem right somehow. Right, okay, so then we've done that. We are doing that with grapes, and we are saving our money up for that. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to sleep through the winter. We've just done the cows, so we're going to have to keep an eye on those every morning to make sure they're topped up. And we should keep our eye on the milk. And we should keep our eyes on the sales each day as well. It does round and squares, doesn't it? No, I think if I was going to do it, I think I'd go round bale wrapper if we're, going to do that, if I'm honest. Rather than, it is a good price. I've got to be honest, it will do squares and rounds. Is that wise to let that go? It's a very good price. We all know that's about 80 grand normally. Can we afford to let that slip through our fingers? But the question, I can buy the extractor if I'm honest for 30 something, so do you know, we'll pass. Right, animals. Let's go and have a look and see how they're doing. In fact, I don't need to run to do that, do I? I can actually look directly. TMR needs topping up. Straw a little bit. Milk is on the rise nicely now. Reproduction 30%. Yeah. Effectiveness is good. Productivity is 100% as well. So that is brilliant. 21 months and 22. So we've had no growth, no runs. Yeah, they've not had any births. That's what I'm trying to say. That is now at 6,200. So we're growing about 2 tons a day. Which we can cope with that. Let's have a look. Now we're only 2 tons off top, so actually that is about right. Straw we're going to cope with today as well. That's definitely good enough for today. It's not going to suddenly run out, so yeah, we're all good for the cows. Yeah, we will let that slip, I think. Definitely. Our things are all grown. Oh, yeah, more honey. Let's just keep pushing them out the way. Yeah, the auto loads trailers are very, very buggy at the minute. I had a look at one on the riverside. In fact, a lot of productions are terribly, still really badly bugged since the update. Yeah, really, really are. Yeah, I think we need a bigger one of those. I'm sure we can get those now, the honey. We'll let that top up. So we have 4 full boxes. Let's have a look at honey. Price for honey as well is land handle. I don't know what that would be for. I'd imagine it'd be a ton. So how much is each of the boxes? That's what we really need to know. $400 litres. Quite a bit. We shall let that build up, I think. We shall. Definitely all 4 boxes. Yeah, we may think about getting a... shall we? Remind myself, have I got a bale trailer in this? We have in a way. That actually converts to a bale trailer. It does. Ideal for the type of thing we're doing. But yes, we'll sleep through, I think. You never know as well. That's the trouble when you're looking for things that you're not really interested in. You know, that you can look out for the sales. It's not desperate. It's not on our we must have this item list. we've got the cheap sprayer, haven't we? That is very good price. It really is. 14,000. That's pretty much. I'm thinking we'll buy it with what we've got. Okay, we'll buy the core unit now for 18 meters, and we will extend the boom at a later time. So we will buy. Again, it's an investment for the future. We are going to extend it, go for the bigger one. So that's, yeah, that is a good bargain. Right, January. Let's just check. So that should be growing. Is that still growing at exactly the same 2 tons a day? Yeah, it is pretty much. That's staying exactly what it was. And slurry 22 tons, straw 11 tons, milk 12 tons now. Okay. Food 21 tons. Let's have a look. How are we doing? TMR's getting low again. Let's do a full top on TMR. Definitely. Milk. Yes, let's have a look. We've got milk. 12 tons of milk. And yeah, let's have a look at prices for milk. And also, that is a point. Yeah, there are some productions. Let's see. Chocolate. Yeah, we'll have a look at the small productions. I would like to, just use what we've got if we can. And it sells for a good price. Yeah, it does. At others. Yeah, we've got a bit of potatoes. Right, okay. Right, let's get the TMR topped up first, because we know we're definitely going to need that. Oh, I've still got flickering. Yeah, I didn't have the orange flickering, and I've still checked my settings. Had a new driver the other day, and it does seem to have upset the oranges again. In autumn, getting some flickering. Yeah, this has got a flickering on water. It has. A lot of maps have that. I used to have that on FS19 as well. I remember seeing one of Mr. Seeley P's episodes. I think it was one of the German maps. Yeah, that did the same all the time when you looked at the water. This has got that similar thing. Wow. Wow, the whole shebang. Wow, that's amazed me. Yeah, we're pretty much topped up to top then. And we have 22 still. Reproduction at 40%. So the bar lets you know when it gets to 100%, then it have births. I think that's how it works. So milk, straw, slurry. We could take the slurry. Let's grab that. Yeah, let's grab the... Yeah, let's pop over. Yeah, little tankers there. Let's grab some slurry. And we should feed our business here, because it's only as good as what's fed in. And I do believe we should have some. We did feed it with potatoes, so we should have some. We have 22. Oh, actually, yeah. Think about it. This is quite a bit more. Did we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, terrible for forgetting. What it is I worry that I've. You do open them manually. Right, okay. Let's first of all do this, because this is pure income. And then we should do the slurry and feed this again, because this is, as I said, this is our first production. So, yeah, we need to feed the business, you could say. Why is that not popping? Why's that not popping? We had no trouble with this last time. Doesn't need switching on or anything. Fold and unfold just literally sticks the back thing on. Well, but that's fox me. Won't let you force do it either. Right, well. We need to try everything. We can't put it in either. Don't get it. We start filling, but we can't. You see, that should be dropping off. And it's not allowing me to do anything. Oh, do you know? This is one thing that really is so annoying, and that is when you do get a problem like this that really shouldn't be a problem. It is just digestate, it should just either dump in or it shouldn't. And it's not like we didn't use this last time. First things first, let's just think about this logically. We're gonna treat this logically. This is just a scientific thing as well. This is not us. No, sleep. I want to set that. Let's lease. We will give myself the money back because this is literally just a test. We first of all need to ascertain whether our thing is faulty. So let's just lease the. But this is just a test. It's the easiest way for us to know if the mod's broken or something like that. So let's just lease that. And it costs us 1479 and 147. So if we call it 1500, let's round it. Let's grab that and see if it is the TLX. Playing up. I do know auto loads and that are playing up very badly. As I did mention that when I first came on, it is true. But this I have had on lots of Let's Plays recently, and I've never ever seen this at fault ever. So let's just see. Use this. So it is the TLX thing that's not actually working. Well, at least we know that it is that. Oh, so that's also wasted 6 tons of digestate that we can't get out now. That is a very big blow, because that's 17,500 that we would have had from this with the 6 tons in that. So we can't afford to throw that away. That's half a full load. Okay, we'll be fair then. We'll sell that back. We will buy one of these, sell that back, but we're going to give ourselves the difference in money, because it isn't our fault. I was willing to stick with a little TLX one because I couldn't really afford this one. So let's send the tanker back. We're going to buy our own. I'm not going mad. Right, so we need to send that one back. Give ourselves 1,500 back, as we said. That's just a test. 1,500 back into our account. Now we're wasting 6 tons of that, which is half of a full load. So that is, I've just seen what that was. 16, that's 8,400 we would be wasting when we return that. Sell it direct, because we're going to lose the product. So let's go to, in fact, let's do this properly. Let's take that back. We'll go and buy our own what made me sort of wonder as well, it is a multi-product tank. It said unfold water, and yet it has got digestate in it. ,5,000 litres, not 6. So that is just under. It's not exactly half. It's slightly under, so it's 7,000. I want to be fair about this. This is not a crafty way to make money. It's just needs must. We can see that this isn't working. Another mod affected by what's cracking on, and it doesn't need switching on either, because some of these at some point I remember did need switching on. I've tried that. There's no. Well, we could see it when we pulled open the help menu. There was nothing about switching it on or turn the pump on or anything like that. So we need to give ourselves sell that. Right, now we need to give ourselves 7,000 back for what was in that we would have sold, but the game wouldn't let us. So we are right where we should be. Now we will buy our own, which we can't really afford, but we can't afford not to. So we'll grab our own junior. Fill level indicator, yes. Fill types, all yes. Which I also believe is forgotten. Of course, just left it there, haven't we? Right, let's take the Ixter back as well. While we're here. Leave it at the farm. Let's repair it while we're here. Can't beat the cheapness of the... we'll customise that, and we may well also switch those special nozzles on for precision farming. Now that is something I haven't seen yet, so that's the first time I've seen that. So that is another new thing with the new precision farming that we didn't have in... Quite expensive though, 40,000 for that feature. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know it's going to save you money, but it's going to take quite a while to make 40 grand back. Right, stick that back. Let's say that's 18 metres straight away. Stick that at the back with the precision farming gear. Let's be realistic, you're not going to leave something valuable out in the open and stick it in the shed somewhere. Not in front of that though. Yeah, we could do this in front of one of the... No, because we are going to cut. I know it can go there. The tree one at the back. There's enough room there between the bio baler, I think. This sort of now, we've made our abbey a bit redundant, haven't we? Truthfully. Because our new one does water as well. Right, let's sort that out. So at least we're almost back to where we were before, and we bought that and sold and fiddled around. So yeah, we've got a little bit of digestate left in here. So let's do that first. Let's get that few tons out of there. Set that back to the shop now. Yeah, strange that one from H2 Studios wouldn't work and one would. But yeah, everything, I must admit, there are a lot of things that aren't working properly. And they're more based on scripts. Did I? Oh no, I did actually get it all. Yeah, my bad. Right, let's go get the slurry from the cows, and we shall stick that in. Should be thorough as well and get the manure, I think. I've never done this. I have never grabbed any manure from the pit yet. I think, yeah, that'll be there, won't it? So, do we need to open this? No, we don't. So that's right. It's not what you do. Total, let's have a look at cow slurry, another 9,005. We'll just take a full load all the time, and we'll let that tick up again another day. We should stick this in. I wish I could chop that tree. I do. Might have one more go. Sometimes if you catch it into the ground at the right position, you can destroy them. Right, let's... So, I'm going to need to... I think it will be... yes. Right, so that's... that done. Should leave that there. Let's go and get the manure. So, can we use the carrot for this? There's. That's the question. Wow, we have actually got the little one for you. Manure is already in there, and it is the solid axle, not a swivel. Let's just quickly try and see if we can. It won't show that we can, though, I don't think. Ooh. to pick the right branch and make it go green like you would with any other tree. Ah, that back one. Wow, it's very sensitive. And I mean very. Oh my life. Wow. We'll wait till we've got a full... Yeah, we will, I think, actually. Make sure, did I feed the cows? I can remember it, I just can't remember whether we did it today or whether it was... Yeah, we did. TMR's fine. Right, so... Let's go through till next month then. And we've got a little bit of stuff in the production. And it is a little bit as well. Yeah, 12 tonnes. It's not going to produce an awful lot. Right, sleep through till morning. At least we're sort of breaking even and we are growing slightly. We did need that tanker, so we should check the slurry position. Actually then, if we're going to go slurry, if that's the easiest thing for us to transport, it would be best to let the straw run out and just run in metre one. 10 metre. No, if I was going to go, that's... I know it seems a bit of a bad one, but actually that is a very good price. I think we will do that. To have 2 of those is not a bad thing. I think we could, yeah, then dedicate one. Should I have done that? Yeah, it's not hurting. It's 6,000. It's not going to break the bank. Right, let's get the animals done. They are definitely going to need topping up. We should check. Yeah, that is a point. We have slurry up to 15 tonnes again. Straws dropping down. We'll let that milk 15 tonnes. Production, that's what we were on about. Yeah, let's top that up again. We will have a look at the productions. Let's just get that topped up first. Glowing stones. I'm glad we managed those little trees. So. It's about 10 tonnes of manure now, I should say. If it's 2 tonnes a day, yeah, that's right. That's perfect. Yeah. Reproduction 50%, so it's going up about 10% a day. Right, so it's actually getting a full trailer load every single day of that. Right, so then productions. Let's have a quick look at the little tiny production pack, the fantastic ones. The only trouble is, a lot of this is not working right. Yeah, I was saying this myself, that it's probably best to stick to the Giants ones, but let's have a look. Yeah, I mean the BGA is working fine. So we're looking at the 50-ton one, the 50,000 ones. They do everything, but we can't afford 50 grand. If we're going to do one, we would be going for potato. So what's the next one? Bakery. Sugar. Ah, this would be the one that we would want. It would be for 10 grand. And it also does other things as well. Right, I think we'll go for it. I do. Where should we stick it? Actually, it's not a bad idea to... We can't block that up. We could go next to it, or is that going to make it difficult? Now, this is wasted space, really, if I'm honest. Where have the chevrons gone? Ah, they just disappear. Okay, smashing. So then we need to grab the milk. Let's go grab this one load of slurry, but we shall wash it out first. Don't want any contamination. Digestate. Yeah, while we're here, let's get all the mucky stuff done first. And I'm hoping I remember, because I know what I'm like. I'm a terror for saying things like that and then just doing the farming, because the brain says it's just a game. Let's have a look in the production. Yeah, we've not got enough to do anything, so we'll leave that. Let's just grab another load of slurry. That obviously will have also given us income for energy. A little bit, but not a lot. Right. Let's grab the slurry again. Fantastic. We'll grab the manure tomorrow as well. Hit it our energy plan with 2 lots of stuff. I'm loving this business. It's nice to be feeding our own businesses, even if it's only in a small way. Smashing. Okay. Milk, Mr. Smith. You were going to do the milk, and you were also going to clean this. Yeah. Realistically. We should get the sprayer out and spray it as if we are uncontaminating it. That's not a bad thing. I'm also doing the inside, which is something I can't actually do as well. Okay, so that's it. Contamination gone. Freshly cleaned out. Let's go grab our milk. Can we access that from the outside? I think we can, because the milk thing is inside, but I think that's the actual point for it. I'm sure it is. It is. Excellent. Now then, so... Cake needs... Oh, it needs sugar. Strawberries. Oh my love, it needs everything. We can produce flour and then make bread. I think we'll do that. The cake is just, it's well beyond our capabilities at present. What a spaghetti is... I have to tell you, flour. Flour produces spaghetti. Wheat flour and 5 produces 4, 30 produces 23. Then we can produce bread. Okay, let's have a look at how much that is then. Yeah, let's look at costs, prices. So for spaghetti, it's noodles. Is noodles spaghetti? I can't see spaghetti. Milk itself. Flour sells at quite a good amount. But bread is better. Okay, so bread is what we need to be doing flour for then. Butter. Honey we know. Cereal, sunflower, strawberries, plants, manure. Oh, I've got 10 tons. It's got to be noodles, hasn't it? Okay, I'm a little bit confused if I'm totally honest. No point in taking this to ours though, we're going to literally sell it direct. There's 12.5 tons of milk. Let's, yeah. But before we do that, let's see if there's any more. We didn't exhaustively go through the productions. There may have been a more suitable dairy one. We didn't look for fruits, production, small stone. No, that is the dairy. That's not the one we went for, is it? We went for bakery. Strawberries produce ice cream. Milk produces soy milk. So I presume that must have oat milk. So it needs milk and oats. And oats produce... Okay, well, yeah, let's do it. Let's do 2 of these. I think let's look at that. It is the right hand side, which is... Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, right, let's have a look. Let's just take our milk. In fact, no, let's look on the production map first. Strawberry ice cream needs milk plus strawberries. Oats drink, we need oats plus 10 water. That's an easy one to... Soybeans, soy plus water. Butter, we can produce butter. And cheese. Okay, so we'll activate that. Oh, no, we'll activate that, enter. And we'll activate that. So then, we need to feed that with the milk. And I'm hoping that this is a good production because the last one I did of this was awful. But some of that was down to the fact that the scripting engine isn't working properly. So yeah, let's hope this one is working and going to produce us quite well. In fact, I would have thought so. Let's have a look actually before we do this. I'd sooner. So we want butter. Let's see what we could sell it direct for. Butter for is, and cheese is double. So yeah, we will go butter to, yeah, so we're going through this a double process. Smash it. Then it's at the back. We need to, we didn't think of that very well, did we? Need to get rid of those 2 trees. Are very finicky. Let's see if we can do this one. Aha! Sort of blue. This shouldn't be this difficult, it really shouldn't. Right, well, we've got rid of that one. This one isn't so bad. We can actually pull past it, so yeah, I'll live with that one. I don't really want to be chopping trees unless it's absolutely necessary. That is another honey. Okay, so that's gone in. Is there anything else we need to be doing? Let's have a look. Let's have a look in the cows. We've got rid of, we have 2,500 slurry. We know we've got 10 tons of manure. We won't wait till that's a full thing. TMR is okay. Good for the cows, and it's next tomorrow morning is the day when we can plant our vineyard finally. Now, do we need to mulch? No, it's mulching once it's done, if I remember rightly. We're also getting a bit low. That's, yeah. Shouldn't really have done the two of those. Let's have a look at the first one. Right, so we want flour, don't we? Wheat flour. We actually have got wheat. Yes, we have. Let's get on it. We were going to go for chickens. Let's also check digestate in the 4 tons, and yeah, we've got 12 tons processing, so yeah, that's going to produce another 4 tons. I think so that's going to be 8 tons. So, right, let's grab the carrot. Grab the wheat, and we shall stick that in the other production to make flour. Did we stick that one on? Wheat flour, activate. Right. It's quite a slow fill, isn't it, from this? I always like to give all mods a try. It's not awfully awful, it's not that bad. Yeah. Back. Right, I'd say it could easily cope with 12 tons. Let's have a look. Wheat all my life, absolutely, yeah. I could cope with an awful lot more than that. Smash it. Let's watch that out as we're passing. Right, let's sleep till next morning then. We did check the... Yeah, we did, because I was umming and ahhing about that 3 metre, but... Hang on, what have we... No, we've got the 4 metre. Yeah, so I'm going to stick to a 4. I'm not going to mix things. If we'd already got a 3, then I would. But we haven't. We've got, yeah, 4 metre cedar. Yeah, smashing. We're going to sleep through till morning then. We should get a tiny bit of income from our production, a bit of energy, but it shouldn't be a lot. Yeah, we've not exactly filled it up, we're just playing with it. It's, yeah, touching it slightly, but yeah, it's just our produce, so that's all I'm interested in. 52, it's not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. Right, animals. First thing in the morning, animals, yep. Slurry up to 8, milk up to 6 again. Right, brilliant. We'll wait a few days till it's up to another 12. This should be at 12 now. Indeed it is. Right, let's see if we can... Yeah, can you? Do we need to fill it, or is it something we can... Again, these are the sort of questions I'm needing to ask, because I'm not sure yet. Now that to me suggests that we can run up with a trailer. I do like that. That is a good feature. Right, let's run this through to our business. Drop this off at our own BGA. Slippery on the snow, so there's no slurry to go into there. That did actually produce quite a bit of income. That wasn't bad at all. Ooh, the poplars are growing. Excellent. Oh, I'm liking this. Right, March we need to be planting, don't we? So I'm glad how we might take all of the money that we've done so far. I would say this is here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we must do that. Well, it's 10 tons, I think, rather than, yeah, just remember this is likely to be the trailer we use. Smash it. Nice to see them growing. Right, let's wash this out. Grab a full tier bar, feed the animals. We shall plant our vineyards if it will let us in the snow. I never. That's a point. Is it only grapes are March, April, May? So we can actually. We've got 3 months to do this. I'd like to wait till the snow's gone, if I'm honest. Ooh, water, wash, just to be a bit realistic. Imagine any farmer taking that when it's just had that without washing it first. So let's try to be realistic when we remember. I'm trying to bring this in because, yeah, it's bad habits. Right, okay. Yeah, obviously we all know I could grab slurry and manure from this, buy it and then take it straight to our business. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not wanting to do that type of thing. I'm really not. I want it to be representative of the efforts we've done in our place. I don't mind buying food in. A lot of farmers will do that. That's not unrealistic, but right, so let's have a look. Let's keep our eye on the cows. Yeah, it's going to go full. 60% reproduction. 2 years old. Yeah, the grass and the hay is staying quite steady. Milk 6 tons. Slurry 8 tons. Right. Bit left over this time. Excellent. Right. So we're going to sleep through one more day. Oh, check the specials today, did we? 3 metre still. I'd love to buy one of these. It's so expensive though, aren't they? Look at that, is on reduced. Emily, straw blower. Now there's one I would want to try if I was going to do that. With the little bales we can drop them straight off. That's the point, we were doing that. If you do straw, you're still getting slurry, aren't you? So I think we should grab some of our bales. I do. Right, not right now though. So yeah, there's nothing in there. Right, we're going to sleep through till tomorrow then. And see if the snow goes. That's what I'm hoping. So we can plant our vineyard the first time I've ever done it. I'm looking forward to this. I'm just hoping that I don't make a mess of it. I've watched oh, fantastic. That is brilliant. Oh, wow. 9 odd grand from, yeah, that is brilliant. Right, let's have a look at the, how are we doing? Flour, 5 tons. Outcome, oh, it is noodles. Ah, of course, it's classed as noodles. Bread? Got a minute. Oh, we've not got bread activated, have we? Okay, so we need to make bread on that one, and butter, we've got 213 litres. Oh, it's going from butter to cheese. 867. And how much have we got in? What? Wow. How much milk have we got in the cows? 9 tons. Tomorrow we'll be ready for that. Slurry we can do. Right, let's grab the slurry. That we can do now. Let's grab the slurry. Scratch the honey off. It's a full one again. We aren't going to ignore the... It's not that, you Wally. It's, yeah, it's not showing what's storing, is it? It's only showing the internal stuff on our... So we have actually got product. We're going to need to buy an auto load. They are a little bit temperamental, but yes. So we have produce, cheese, butter, cheese. We've got a bit of both, haven't we? Now I presume that your butter turns to cheese if you leave it. Or does it now? Flour. Again, will the flour turn to bread, or did you need to activate that before? That's, yeah, we're going to see, aren't we? Because that is the true question. Right, we need to push that. Wow, we're doing well on the honey. I wouldn't mind buying another one actually when we've done our vineyard, of course. Yeah, auto load as well. We're definitely going to have to buy. There's a fantastic one. Oh, wow. Yeah, we need a bigger strip, don't we, than that. Let it build up on the actual strip. You can get them. Right, we shall have a look at that as well. Not now. So let's grab the slurry. Wow, I've never had so much work to do. This is good fun. I'm enjoying this. It's all small scale, but it's completely different to what I'm used to. Right, so slurry is this side here. We'll take that to our production, and then we should work on the vineyards. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, that's still ticking up nicely, the manure. Yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm not going to... I don't know whether that will convert from that to... Being as we've got flour, whether we can use the flour to make the bread, or whether we can only sell flour now. I'm not sure. Not done enough productions to know how it works. Not this kind of productions anyway. I have done sugar and all the rest of it, a single production, but not a production that goes from one thing to another. Right, let's get this done. How much have we got in our... We have got 10 tons. So when tomorrow morning we should have a full sort of set of this. We'll leave this here then, because it won't need washing to do digestate, because it's pretty much digestate watered down slurry anyway. So yeah, we'll leave that. So how are they looking? Why is it not showing? Is it not showing the... Oh well. Well, I know they go lovely brown when they're ready, so yeah, not worried. Right, okay then. Let's go and plant our vineyard in April. See how far 60 grand goes. Can't remember if we said about bank loans. Mind you, we've got some produce if we... push comes to shove. Right, okay then. So then let's have productions. Orchards. No, we're going to go for the natural. Yeah, we'll treat the grass as our... Why? Why is it costing me 0? Why is this costing me 0? I haven't got anything on that would... Ah, right, that is the distance between them. Go slightly wider. Oh, no, this is silly. Now, is it a map-based thing because of this map? Ah, right. I love the way that you cannot plant it to... I don't know what this is. I don't know whether this is another glitch cause or whether it's a map-based thing or... Collides with another item. Doesn't at all. Oh, I wonder if there's a bit of potato left in the ground. Could be. Things funny about things like that, isn't it? Right, we might need to... Right, that is the start of the row. Okay, well, I don't know what is causing the thing for it to do not cost us anything. There's not much I can do about it at present. I really don't know what it is though, or whether it is a map-based thing. We get free vineyards. I mean, it is a new map. Perhaps something's gone wrong. Nah, it is just at that. Okay, let's do this sideways. It seems to be easier. Yeah, that is. I'm loving this in a way, but not in another way, because I don't like cheating, and I'm not trying to cheat at all. I would imagine 105 per one. I would imagine each row of this is going to cost us about 10 grand. So we would have got through our 6, but again, I'm guessing. I can't really say for certain. I really do hate cheating. It's not the way that... Right, it's there. If we sort of find out something specific, I will put the money in and we will pay it out. We will, definitely. Okay. No. No, the roads are good. No, you've not. Doesn't look like anything's gone bad. No, Mr. CDP said you can actually... right, so it's going in one step every time because of the field shape. Yeah, that is it. That would be right. hate this type of thing. Obviously there's no way I can manipulate the system. There's no way I can do this. This is perhaps something that's been affected, or it could be map base. I can't really say, can I? I can't say for certain. I just know it's not costing me, and it should be costing me. Ah. Yeah, it's weird. One more, I think, after this, on the outer edge. Smash it to make it look like it should. Right, last row. Excellent. I don't understand what has happened, but what do we need to do? What do we need to do? pH value okay, nitrogen perfect. So we needed to lime the field. pH is still okay. Let's have a look at that, because I thought it was self-contained. Oh no, so it's growing. Let's have a look at precision farming for it. No, it does say that pH. We did the liming though, didn't we? So but then some crops don't need. It says okay. It's 6.125 of 6.5, so it's not terrible. Right, I feel a bit bad about that, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's out of my control. If systems have gone wrong, there's very little I can do to affect that right now. I've got a crop growing. Now then, I think, yeah, this is quite a long session. I think this is, yeah, where we're going to leave it. It's been quite productive. We have we've seen some growth. We bought our own Tanker Junior. We've had quite a lot of payout. No, let's go till tomorrow morning. I'd like to see the production. We did do the animals, didn't we? We did. Yeah, we did. Smashing. Okay, so milk should be we'll do all the jobs associated with the day as well. We did look at what's on special. Oh no, we didn't. If we did, then these. I like that. The Dangreville. Ideal for moving stuff around. And for 7,000, it's not expensive anyway, but that is good. We will buy it. I'd love that fast track, but yeah, we're doing well enough on tractors. Do we need? No, I can buy an even cheaper one than that for $1.5 grand. Right. So then now we do want to sleep till the morning. We shall see what we've got. We've got our one thing of the slurry to digestate to move to the slurry yard, which that's quite a bit of income. We've got all of our productions producing, and it would be interesting to see if the flour does get turned to, and the things get produced to cheese, whether that converts or whether once it's out. Yeah, it does seem to be. We've got butter and we've got cheese. Yeah, it's a shame. And yeah, likewise, you've got just flour. There's no bread. It's saying it has got some. Perhaps it is doing bread now, because we didn't have bread going. We did flour to begin with. Okay, that could well be the case. Right, we're going to need to buy a. Let's have a look what's on special first. cultivator. Oh. And a John Deere. Nope, we're good. Thank you very much. Right, let's get the jobs that we need doing first. Right, let's grab the Ultra. Yeah, we'll do our productions next time. Looks like these. Yeah, let's do. Yeah, let's go and do what we know needs doing first. Now they're coming on a pace, and so are our crops. Our vineyard is planted. That's the point. Let's have a look at that. So that's a new thing to me. So, vineyard, grapes are harvested in September, October. We should have to keep an eye on that every morning though, like, yeah, to see. I should say. Production. Yeah, we've got a full thing of digestate, so let's grab that. Take that to the slurry yard, our contract must be. Amazing. Now I think I should have left myself a tad more room, but then obviously we didn't put this in until afterwards, so there's not quite enough room to whizzle around. You've not filled it. That's why it's not coming up on the filter. Oh, I can do it. Yeah, if I do it cleverly, I can just do that. Let's try and fill in it. I thought I'd pressed it, if I'm honest. But yeah, you know what thought did. Right. Yes, I'm loving this, our own business. We'd say we do definitely need a auto-load trailer though, we do. We need to be taking the produce that we have got and selling it. The places that take it. Now I'm not sure whether we need to put one of the special sell points for that set. I would imagine you wouldn't yet. I think it's saying that it does accept some of these things. Let's have a look. Let's have a look for bread then. On if bread is accepted anywhere. Yeah, land handle 3,333. Flour land handle 1,241. Butter land handle. It's the highest still. Cheese land handle. Yeah, I would say quite yeah, good sort of price as well for them all. Right, slurry. Let's go grab the slurry. I think we've got a full amount. No, we hadn't, so we'll leave that. Milk, 13 tons. Right, we'll grab that out. That's a full one. We should clean this first. No cross-contamination. We don't want any mucky milk poisoning people. Imagine me getting inside that and washing it all out and following the proper procedures to sterilise it. That's the best I can do with game mechanics. Right, so we want milk, so on to the end. And we need to feed our cows as well. While this is filling, I think that's exactly what we'll do. Let's go grab a full. I'm not sure if we're going to squeeze past. Poplar is sticking out a little. I think we should just about do it. That's that old saying, you can get a bus through there. Smash it, it's only a small train, isn't it? Excellent. Let's fill out the total extraction. Bees going. I do love this. The sense of your farmyard is absolutely amazing. Miss this. Breakfast 19, I did have this on my Lone Oak. I did thoroughly enjoyed this. The daily process of making sure the cows were good, just like a real farmer. It really is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, we'll do the auto load next time. We'll have a bit of fun with the productions, I think. Right, let's go grab. Let's take the milk to our dairy production. Well, I'm glad we did those 2 productions. That's fantastic, and I'm glad these are working. These seem to be working. The other one wasn't. I don't think it was anything to do with Riverside Farms itself. No, that's... which one? Ah, this one. Look at the pictures above the door. Very useful. That's a point, actually. Should we, if we are trying to produce... If we're trying to produce... No, we've got to produce wheat flour to produce bread. Now, if you do bread, does that know it's going to do wheat flour? What I'm trying to say is, if I say bread, it knows it's got to produce flour to produce bread. Now, am I overthinking this? Like, if I switch butter off, does cheese come from butter? Does it make butter that turns to cheese? If you get my drift. I might be overthinking this. Let's have a look. The dairy, 12 tons butter, and yeah, it is. It's got to have butter to produce cheese. I think I'm right, but I'm sure. Right, let's nudge those. I think that's the other thing I'd like to do today is to, get another bigger honey thing. Sell the little one and get a bigger one. So we'll just do that last thing before we sign off today. 79 grand just from looking around. Right, I'm loving this. We're going to have a look at the grapes as well. That's another thing I'd like to do. Right, so we want... what is it going to be under? Production? Let's just see if it's on this one. I would have thought it was still classed as a little production. I'm sure I've seen the chevrons further down. No. Selling points. It will be station plane. Hang on. Sell point. No. Greenhouses. Open air garden. I'm going to have a look at these. I've not done these from early on. They were quite bugged and bad. Factories. It's not really factories, is it? Generators? No. See, animals, bees, of course. Here we go. 5, 6, 8, 12. Right, so we need to sell our first one. Nah, perhaps it won't. I do want to sell that one. Now we need to make a bigger one. 4 times. I think we'll go on the grass, if I'm honest. Back a bit. Right. That's the bigger. Oh yeah, there were. What's that? Should we do it while we've got 20 grand? Let's look at the others. And that's 33, and that's less. Elongated. Doesn't tell you anything about that's 4. That's a 1. 10. So they seem to be the best value, and they are cheaper than the one that's 20 grand. I think we'll stick to the one where I think it was behind, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Now, wasn't there something about beehives and certain field types? I presume if we stick this in the middle, well, it's never really going to affect anything. Right, okay, so we've got another set of bees as well, and we're still at 60 grand, which is pretty much what we were doing. So we've got all of these to shift. We will have a bit of a tidy up next time and get some of this. The one thing we are going to need, though, is we do need to buy the auto load. I think it was under miscellaneous. I'm going to go for the one from Royal Christie. I did like the look of that one. It's quite large and very reasonable. Actually, I don't think it is in this. I think you'll find it is in trailers. I think you will. I'm sure I am correct. Yeah, it's the quite expensive auto load ones, and yeah, I think so. From 11.5 for the Welger auto load and 39 for the Brantner. There is, of course, there's the standard ones, the Bochner as well, which is quite good. Yeah, this one here, I'm thinking this seems to do cheeses and everything. So, autoload pack mod. Oh yeah, it does the noodles and everything. Smashing. Should we do colour? I know it does make it dearer, so I think it's about £1,000. Should we go? Or should we no, I don't like the colour. Let's go class. Or should we go Voltra? The Goldhofer's probably the closest. Yeah, rim. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And buy. Right, smashing. So next time we shall have some fun with that. We shall take our productions with down to 52 grand. But we have, unfortunately, we've our orchard. As we said, we're going to have a look. This crop is coming on nicely. The barley. So we've got straw again. We are, of course, going to have to do something, I think, loose. So we do need to be looking out for a loading wagon, which of course means we won't find one because this is actually quite a reasonable one, this small 16 pottingers. Grapes, growth, weeds, large herbicide. That's for this bit though. This is gonna I think we're gonna have to plant some. I think we're going to have to rip this and grow some grass in this area because it's going to throw us out, because it's this we need to be walking between the vines and seeing what it says. Yeah. Oh no, just say. Let's go where there's no weeds to the side. You see it does. It's picking up the weeds at the side. There's no weeds here. Right, do we need to... Oh, nitrogen perfect. It is moaning about pH though, it really is. Okay. Now then, I just want to try something before we go. One little thing. You know, we've got the proper mercury. Why would I do that? I wouldn't. I've got it. Yeah. We will have a go at that next time. We shall. It does. Let's have a look on that field of grapes and see what it says. Precision farming. Our grapes on 26. Nitrogen is low, so we do need to do that. Right, we'll get that done then tomorrow. Next session, the month of May, and our crops are growing nicely. Let's have a look at all of our productions and the animals just before we go. Make sure everything's good. Yeah, it is. That's 30 to nearly top reproduction. Ooh, we're nearly at births. Fantastic. The milk we've dealt with, slurry's growing, so is productions. 12 tons of milk. Yeah, and this only tells us what's internal, so yeah. And bread, flour 2 6 spread. Yeah, we could make noodles, couldn't we? That sells quite well. What does it need? That needs yeah, that as well. I'm liking this, I really am. Right, and on that I'm literally signing out now. It's been quite a long session. I'm really quite chuffed. I've enjoyed this. We've been tinkering, and I like it. It's good fun. It's nice to have, yeah, not always like bang 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 fields, bang 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 fields, and that sometimes it feels to me that that's what I'm doing. Just going bang, yeah, sell the products. Hobos Hollow is very much like that. We're just starting on our productions. We've got the same BGA, and we've fed that all the way through the winter with our product, and yeah, we are starting to see some serious growth. We've spent a fortune. We've got 2 harvesters, but we're in debt though, yeah, but we are going to deal with that, and I've got enough money to buy the massive 150 grand Rawley Christie cow yard, and enough money to even put some cows in and probably get about 50 grand of our 150 or 60 grand debt out the way. Yeah, that's what we're going to concentrate on next, because we've spent a fortune this year on a second harvester, Anderson bale trailer, all sorts of things, and also the slurry yard itself, so it's been expense, whereas going forwards we've done that expense. Everything now is about, yeah, getting things, yeah. Anyway, enough waffling about that. I'm going to say goodbye for now.